Alright guys, so I do want to do this again. Because I forgot a few things. So, the Majesty, in Her Majesty's request finish. The body is basswood. Apparently this is not a tone block, although it is mahogany running all the way through. But stainless steel saddles, the Rainmaker and Dreamcatcher pickups, 3-way pickup selector, piezo selector up here, master volume with a boost, master tone with a coil split while this is in the middle, and then master piezo volume, John Petrucci custom floating trim, and then the stainless steel saddles. The fretboard is ebony again, and stainless steel jumbo frets with the shield inlays and the Majesty logo. 25.5-inch scale length. Shuller locking tuners, Music Man custom compensated nut. And then, you can see it's completely neck through. All back plates are aluminum. So this one is $36.99, right? It's a little cheaper than the other models. I kind of understand why. Well, at least what I think could be why there's a price difference here. The $3,800 ones and the Ball Family Reserve models have the maple through here with the shield. Like the Enchanted Forest, the Nebula Red, the ink blue, or blue ink. They have that, the full maple. And then in the back here, you can't see it in there, but there's a brass block for the bridge that'll really give it, really good sustain. Now this one, it sounds every bit as good as my JP15 that had the brass block and the mahogany tone block or maple tone block. But I think that's the reason why there is a price difference. But man, this thing, dude, awesome. So some more spec stuff. The radius is a 17-inch radius all the way through. She's super flat. The neck profile, of course, is a slim C, is what they're calling it. Now, on the older ones, the 2019s, 2020s, the neck profile was called slim and fast. That's what it was. I'm pretty sure these guitars might have a titanium truss rod in them. I mean, I would assume for the price that this thing is. And then I had some issues with it at first. So when you get these new, you start yanking on the bar, bending the strings, you might get some tuning issues. They come with the Slinky reinforced plain steel 1046. That's what they come with. So I got me some of that Big Ben's nut sauce. Sticky some right there where it goes over the saddles. And then make sure that when you change your strings, you put you some in your nut slots. And I took the strings off from the factory and put regular old Ernie Ball 10s on her. And she's in tune every time I pick her up. Now, I was disheartened in this guitar. I started to feel like maybe I'd wasted my money. And I was like, man, it should hold tune for the money you pay for these things. And I got to thinking about it, and I was like, well, let me try, before I completely discredit the guitar as a bad piece, let me try to lube it up a little bit on the bridge and the nut up here. And put on some new strings. And so I did that. And she has been perfect. I played it last night in a video. I played it today. She has not lost tuning not one time, even with using the bar. But man, everything about this guitar is unbelievable. The contours on it, super comfortable. I mean, I have not played a more comfortable instrument in my 23 years of playing guitar. The cutaways up here at the neck joint, well, the end of the neck, you can get your thumb and your pinky all the way to that 24th fret. There's nothing stopping you on this guitar except for your own limitations that you set for yourself. Ernie Ball Music Man Majesty, John Petrucci. I'm so proud, guys. Like, I talk about it way too much to my girlfriend, to my parents, to my friends, Matt and Josh, and all my buddies I used to play with a long time ago. I just can't stop talking about it. I can't stop looking at her. You can kind of see that color shift if you move a certain way. It's like a pink, a gold, a blue, and a purple. But the paint is actually a white iridescent for Her Majesty's request. And at first when I got it home playing on it, I wasn't really happy with the finish that much. I was like, maybe I should have got the green one. Maybe I should have got the blue, the red, the Enchanted Forest, black with whatever color shield, But the more that I looked at it, just in the case, not even holding the guitar, just opening the case and staring at it for 10 minutes, this finish has really, really impressed me. She's so unique. It's amazing. I'm so happy that I have this guitar. Now, yes, I did have to sell quite a lot of stuff that I had. Instruments, the Satriani's gone, the JP15's gone, the little blue telly I had is gone, a couple of my firearms that were pretty valuable, gone. And, my dad was like, can't believe you're selling, all these instruments that you loved so much and these guns that are so expensive. But I told him I wanted to get as much money as possible before I go down there to try to pick out one of these. Because there was nothing going to stop me. Nothing was going to stop me from owning this. One of these guitars. So, as far as your adjustments go, out of the box, this thing was perfectly adjusted. The action is beautiful. The neck, perfect. Saddle height, everything was great. But if you do want to make some adjustments to it, your action will be here at these posts for this part of the neck. And then the truss rod for up here, it's not really meant to adjust action, but it can help. If you tighten your truss rod, it'll pull the neck sort of in an upward bow and make the strings closer to the fretboard. But if you got high action down in this area here, these posts are going to be what you will turn to lower that down to make her play sweet. I don't think you're going to need to do that on this, but if you want to, you can. Your radius is managed by these little Allen screws here and here on all of those. Truss rod adjustment is right there. Then in the back of it here, try to do this without laying on the bed. Here's all the adjustments for your piezo system and your magnetic boost. And then right there is your stereo mono. You can switch between whichever ones you want to do. And then there's your battery compartment that controls your boost. All back plates are aluminum. Oh, one other thing too about these guitars when you get them new, after you lube everything up, make sure your locking tuners are locked, because these weren't when I got it. Well, these two were, this one and that one, but all these others were loose, and that was part of the tuning stability issue. Other than it, coming through shipping, going to my Guitar Center, sitting on the wall for ever how long they had it, it just needed some love, some lube. That's all it needed. And then take off those old strings, put on some new strings. One other adjustment, right down here. These holes are for your intonation. And then I got one more thing I'll show you guys. I just picked it up. Excuse the room, excuse all the crap. This you must get to go with your Majesty or Music Man guitar. It's not included with your purchase, which I hope they will be maybe next year. Here's all of your adjustment tools you need. This is for your intonation and for your saddle height. This piece, you can't really see, but if you look up under there, you can get up under here with this and tighten your bar tension and other screws that are in here that are really small set screws with this piece here. And then this flathead piece is for your adjustments on the back for your piezo and all that. And then this little straight piece is for the truss rod. I'm not going to move it, but we'll just stick it in the hole here. She fits in there just perfect. And this little guy will cost you about 20 bucks. On Amazon, Sweetwater, Zounds, wherever you get your musical instrument accessories. So that's pretty much it for this guitar. And I thank you guys for watching, and we shall see you in the next one. Take care, everybody.